Hey ladies, I am back again with this new tutorial, Glam Halo Eyes, and I am starting out with the Farsali oil just since my skin is on the dry side. I also take the Hangover RX by Too Faced primer and finally the Professional by Benefit. I always do start out with my brows, and here I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in medium brown with the, I believe it's the number 14 brush. And I will later do a more detailed look on, my brow routine, explain everything I use to create, this brow and why I do, these steps. I now go in with concealer in this MAC brush, just to clean up my brows. And I also will be using the same concealer all over my lid, just as, primer. And you don't have to use exactly the products I use. You can use any concealer or any, brush you're used to cleaning up your brows with. After I put the concealer all over my lid, I go in with the Airspun to set that concealer, and we'll be using the Morphe 35B palette, and as you see, that is the only purple I will be using from the palette. And I like to pack it on the lid at each end, and I use this fluffier brush just to blend out everything, and throughout the whole process, to get to the intensity that I want, I will just be packing the color and then blending, packing the color, blending. And that's how you get the look of that you're using more than one purple, when in reality we're just using one shadow. Then I will be going in with an even more fluffier brush you're gonna see here, and this brush is clean, so that way we just blend the shade up top even more. Here I'm using the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter Liquid Liner, I believe it's called. I'm not really quite sure, but it's in Kitten Karma. And then after I apply this, I just go in and add more purple to each end so we can blend that color out on each end so it doesn't look so harsh. And this time it's just another fluffy brush, and I'm just blending even more, and it's also clean. Now I'll be moving on to my face using the foundation. I'm starting out with a orange corrector since I do have, darker spots on my face. And then I did add the Born This Way foundation as well as the Makeup Forever, since the Born This Way foundation was a bit light. Here I applied the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just using the same MAC brush that I used to clean up my brows, just to have that sharp line on the eyeshadow, since I am not going to be using eyeliner today. And then of course I'm just going to add the concealer to all the areas that I usually do, and then just blend that out with the Real Techniques sponge. I will be adding this Mario Badescu setting spray just to hydrate my face once again. And here I use this Precise Flat Sigma brush just to clean up any foundation that might be, actually any concealer that might be hanging around my brows. And once again I will be using the Airspun and setting the areas where I did apply the Tarte Shape Tape. And I use the same damp sponge to melt that powder into my face. And this process I really do recommend to those who have dry skin, because it doesn't leave my skin feeling all dry and like it's about to crack. I am now using this MAC powder with this brush, and I am only dipping it in once just to really press, you know, the airspun powder that I did put on my face and really set my face so the makeup doesn't budge. I will be adding color back into my face with this NYC bronzer, and then taking the Shade and Light contour palette to chisel out those cheeks and add, you know, contour to the face. Here I am taking the Artist Couture face powder in Illuminati. I will be placing this Too Faced glitter glue in the inner corners just to place the Jouer, these two shades that I just used, and also add more Urban Decay glitter for that pop. And then now I'm going in with this purple shadow, and I will be doing the same thing, you know, pegging on the color and then blending it out until I get to the intensity that I want. Here I am using the Tarte Party blush, and we'll be using the Real Techniques, this big fluffy brush, just to blend everything out. And once again, I will be taking this airspun powder to clean up this contour. And I do not leave it on for too long since my skin is dry. And then finally, after I'm done with this, I will take the setting spray once again and just hydrate the skin. Since I added the setting spray, I'm now adding more of this highlight just to, you know, make it even brighter. And finally going in with the Ebony, you know, brow powder just to fix any errors that might have happened throughout the process of adding, you know, my makeup to my face. And finally using the clear brow gel just to set everything in place. We'll be adding this mascara and finally adding these lashes. And I did want to go ahead and add more Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter to the top just so the line could be more straight, and also to the, you know, inner corners. Here is the lip color I used today. Well, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back with more videos.